Hello YouTube, it's Kylie here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips for first-time dog owners. So let's get started. Okay, so tip 1 is look into the supplies that you are going to need. So this is anything like if you're getting a puppy and it's dog pads, or if you're getting a big dog and it's already potty trained, so you're going to need different things, but you're going to need bigger food rather than smaller puppy food. So it's going to be like more expensive and that kind of stuff. Or if they have like long hair versus short hair, and the kind of shampoo you'll need, the kind of brushes you'll need, all that kind of stuff. So like supplies can really vary depending on the type of dog you have. So you want to like look into what kind of breed you want before you decide like what supplies you're going to need. So you're not going to want to get all your supplies and then look into the dog you want. You're going to want to do it kind of in the opposite order. So the second tip is look into the cost. So this will depend on if you're getting a little puppy. Again, it's going to be a lot more expensive rather than if you're getting an older dog, because, or just an adult dog, just because they're not going to have as long to live as like a younger puppy would. It will also depend on if you're getting a dog from a breeder rather than like the pound. A breeder is going to be a lot more expensive, and they can get up to the thousands, whereas like the pound, you can adopt a puppy for like nothing, like no money, or you can buy a puppy from the pound for like cheap as dirt. So yeah, it really depends on where you're going to buy it, what kind of breed also you're going to buy it. If you're buying purebred versus a mutt or just a mixed breed, the prices are going to vary depending on just like what kind of dog you get, how old it is, where it's from, all that kind of stuff. So the third tip is look into what kind of breed you want. So if you have a family, you're going to want more of a family dog like a golden retriever, whereas if you would want to go hunting with your dog, you want more of like a hound or something like that. And or if you just want a really spunky dog that will go on you with like walks, and if you go on runs or go on nature trails, you're going to want more of an energetic dog like say a lab, rather than if you just want it to be in your house and contained, where you would get more of a calm dog like say a beagle or just some kind of small lazy dog. This will also depend on if you want a big dog or a small dog. So if you want like a huge dog like a Great Dane versus like a little miniature poodle or like a Chihuahua, something like that. So you're really going to want to look into the breed, because again, their needs are going to vary and their needs are going to be different. So you definitely want to pick out what breed you want before looking into everything else that you're going to need for them. Tip 4 is what purpose is the dog going to have? So what do you want a dog for? Because if you want a dog, again, to be like a family dog, you want a golden retriever, like a golden lab or yellow lab, something in that range that is like better with families, where if you're having like a dog, again, for hunting, you want like a Burmese mountain dog, like a chocolate lab, or not really chocolate lab, but a hound, something like that. So something that's good with hunting and hunting animals, stuff like that. And if you're going to want like a service dog, you're going to want more compassionate animals, more animals that are going to be willing to do what you want them to do. So something like a poodle or a golden retriever, something like that. Those are the 2 most popular ones that you can use. So it really depends on what you're going to use them for. It'll depend on their high energy versus low energy breeds, big versus small dogs, just kind of stuff like that, compassionate versus kind of lazy. It really just depends, and that's going to be a major factor of what you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life, on whether that's the kind of dog that you want or not. So the 5th tip is what kind of gender you want your dog to be. So like if you want a guy dog, and because you just really want a guy just for a lot of reasons, they're also going to have some drawbacks where he'll be probably more dominant, or he'll be more aggressive, stuff like that. But if you get him neutered, that will kind of calm it down and tame it down a little bit, but then again, you're going to have to spend more money. where also if you want a girl dog for breeding purposes or stuff like that, she's gonna have like a lot of drawbacks to her as well, like when they go into heat and when they can just be kind of moody in a sense. Or if you don't want if you want a girl dog but you don't want her to get pregnant, you're going to have to spay her, and that will cost a lot of money as well. So depending on what kind of breed you want, you can also look into if they're already spayed or already neutered versus if they aren't, and those are kind of gonna lead into other things you're gonna have to pay for or look after in the future. So that was about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and click the bell. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Bye!
Good morning, sun, how are you? Skies above, Jesus.